Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0171-00, corresponds to a condition known as fuel system too lean. This indicates that the engine control module, or powertrain control module, PCM, has determined that the fuel-air mixture is too lean for efficient combustion. This code can affect numerous components within the vehicle's fuel and air management systems, including the mass airflow (MAF) sensor, engine control unit (ECU), and various sensors that monitor fuel delivery and air intake. Specifically, this code points to an issue when the long-term fuel trim (LTFT) exceeds specified values, prompting the PCM to flag the condition. The vehicle's location of major components, such as the MAF sensor located between the air cleaner and the intake manifold, plays a critical role in this diagnostic process. It is essential not to clear or reset the DTC before troubleshooting to preserve valuable diagnostic information. The P0171 code indicates that the engine's fuel system is running too lean. Lean fuel conditions occur when the air-fuel mixture has too much air relative to fuel, leading to inadequate fuel combustion. In this scenario, the components of concern include the mass airflow MAF sensor, which measures the amount of air entering the engine, and the oxygen sensors, which monitor air-fuel ratios. The diagnostic check begins with analyzing the MAF sensor, typically located near the intake air system, within the air cleaner and before the intake manifold. Another vital component is the engine's fuel pressure regulator, located on the fuel rail, which helps maintain appropriate fuel pressure. Ensuring that these components function correctly is essential, as any leaks or malfunctions may trigger the lean condition indicator. Several factors may contribute to the P0171 diagnostic error. The most common culprit is a malfunctioning mass airflow (MAF) sensor, which can misreport the air intake, leading the PCM to adjust fuel delivery incorrectly. Furthermore, a leaking intake air system can allow excess air to enter the combustion chamber without sufficient fuel, causing lean conditions. The positive crankcase ventilation (PCV) system also plays a crucial role. If any components are damaged or incorrectly installed, this could introduce unwanted air into the system. Lastly, any issues with the fuel injectors, such as clogs or failures, will result in improper fuel delivery. Each of these causes needs to be thoroughly investigated to determine the source of the problem. The symptoms associated with DTC P0171 can significantly impact vehicle performance. A rough engine idle is often the most noticeable symptom, as the engine struggles to maintain a stable RPM due to the improper air-fuel mixture. Drivers may also experience a loss of power, especially during acceleration or uphill driving, as the engine computes insufficient fuel for the air being drawn in. Poor fuel economy is another symptom of lean conditions. Since the engine operates inefficiently, fuel consumption increases and may lead to higher operational costs. Furthermore, while these symptoms are indicative of a lean condition, they could also align with other mechanical issues. Thus, a comprehensive diagnostic approach is warranted to accurately identify the underlying problem. For the initial troubleshooting step associated with DTC P0171, start by starting the engine and letting it idle without any load, specifically in park or neutral gear positions. Then, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to monitor the AFFB or short-term fuel trim value. This parameter is critical as it directly indicates how much adjustment the PCM is making to the fuel delivery based on real-time air intake measurements. It is crucial that this value remain below 1.33. If it exceeds this threshold, it confirms the failure condition being investigated. Document this finding, as it will guide the next steps in the troubleshooting procedure. In the second troubleshooting step, review the HDS onboard snapshot feature to record the status of vital parameters, such as AFFB, when the P0171 code first triggered. Understanding the conditions under which the DTC was set is imperative. Note the engine speed, vehicle speed, throttle position, TP, and accelerator pedal position, APP sensors readings at that time. Follow this by conducting a test drive under the same conditions to replicate the DTC scenario. The goal is to check if the short-term fuel trim value again exceeds 1.33 while driving, which would indicate that the engine is still operating with an insufficient fuel-air mixture under load. This information narrows down the scope for further diagnostics. After conducting the necessary repairs to rectify the issues causing the P0171 code, a vital step is to reset the DTC in the PCM. This allows the system to recalibrate itself and monitor for recurring issues. Following the reset, a test drive should be conducted to ensure that the engine operates under various loading conditions. Keep an eye on short-term fuel trim values throughout the drive to confirm they remain within acceptable parameters and do not exceed established limits, which would indicate that the lean condition is resolved. This final verification confirms the repair's effectiveness and ensures that the vehicle returns to optimal performance. Preventive maintenance can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering the P0171 error code in the future. One effective method is to regularly clean the mass airflow MAF sensor, as debris or dirt can impair its functionality, leading to incorrect air intake measurements. It's also essential to routinely inspect the entire intake and vacuum systems for leaks, ensuring that all connections are properly sealed and no components are damaged. Additionally, consistent checks on fuel quality are paramount. Using low-quality fuel can contribute to improper combustion and inefficient engine performance. By implementing these proactive measures, the longevity and reliability of the engine's fuel management system are enhanced. In conclusion, DTC P0171 signifies a fuel system too lean condition, which can have various root causes ranging from sensor malfunctions to fuel system leakages. A systematic troubleshooting approach is critical to pinpoint the exact source of the problem. This includes performing detailed diagnostics on specific components, such as the MAF sensor and PCV systems. It is important to remember that preventive maintenance is key to steering clear of such codes in the future. Routine checks and cleanings can save time and resources in the long run, while ensuring that the vehicle runs efficiently. Understanding the implications of this DTC equips vehicle owners with the necessary knowledge to maintain their Honda CR-V optimally. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.